Hello Scorpio, this is Ron from Terror of the Twin Sun. We'll be doing a reading for you for the late October season for you early Scorpios, the first decon. Happy fucking birthday. Yeah, once again, this is Ron from Terror of the Twin Sun. I'll be working with the Royal Fez Moroccan Tarot deck from 1975, a vintage deck in pristine condition, originally printed and designed by America, and they appropriated essentially Moroccan style, which has a lot of semblance with Rider Waite. It's a beautiful deck. So we'll go ahead and clear the energy of the cards and get started. So for a number of you Scorpios, this will resonate. Take what you will. I'll do 3 scenarios for you and record it in 3 different segments. This will be the first iteration of Scorpio. First situation with Scorpio. The timing is right for a type of movement, a forward movement in which role reversals will occur. The social environment around you is conducive to a lot of transformation right now for you, Scorpio number 1. There's a lot of fixed energy in this, however, energy that is ready to move forward in a certain way. However, for you, Scorpio number 1, your emotions, or perhaps the people around you are dry of emotions. There's a sort of not toxicity, but a stagnant quality to emotions right now for you that prevent emotions from flowing naturally. I also see here a secret that is embedded on what you think is the foundation of your emotional life, and there is a type of some sort of secret, a secret that is rooted in what you consider to be a comfortable thing, your emotional cushion, and because of this, it's holding back some type of energy, okay? Some type of emotional energy. This is stemming from, the secret is stemming from a type of intense pain, a cycle of pain that has come upon you, in which transformation has occurred according to the enlightenment that comes from egoistic principles. Something about someone else's ego completely destroyed the foundation of something, and it all fell down. It also has to do with someone who is not in control of their passion, as well as them being very much under the duress of fear, especially fear during the nighttime. There was trouble that had to do with a type of romance or a type of soul connection in which rest was needed, and once it was taken, this divine pairing of both the King and the Queen of Cups here, they're in reverse. So once again, the emotions behind a situation are being repressed, or perhaps you guys aren't in control of them, or perhaps there is something between you and this person in which the emotions are very much stagnant or toxic. They're not being able to flow properly. However, there is a great deal of emotion, but at the same time, a lack of healing, okay, with temperance in reverse. And because of this, because of the lack of healing, general lack of healing, there's been a secret reveal that comes after leaving the emotions behind a secret that is revealed to the High Priestess about how a situation won't come back into be. Okay, something about it where the judgment is against a type of resurrection of a type. Okay, leading to a new stability for someone in which teamwork will occur and a new beginning will occur and create a type of Five of Pentacles situation. That is where abandonment crops up. So for Scorpio number one, there's a number of abandonment issues that are coming because emotions aren't flowing properly. There is a change coming. This change has to do with you seeking out a new cup in which to fulfill yourself. However, you may be going through dark night of the soul. The silhouette of your soul is being drawn, and from this, there is a type of happiness. Yeah, you'll find a lot of friendship as well as playfulness this month, because you're able to balance out a certain number of things. Balance is coming into play as well. Happiness and balance are coming into play, and you are living a life of singlehood, or perhaps you are very independent in what you're doing, and there are messages that you are ready to cast out once the bird is set free. Once the bird has flown, there will be a message about a type of divine gift that is being ignored. You or someone else will be taking the path of the bodhisattva, in which meditation will be needed as well as given in order to find some sort of peace. Once again, the four energy is big for you. You had four cups as well as the four of swords. So Scorpio number one, it seems like there's a lot of incredible change going on for you. Definitely a tower moment, and perhaps a need to reallocate your emotional responses and be responsible emotionally to stratify a new sense of singularity, a new sense of self. Okay. Scorpio number two, my lovely Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you. Situation number two for Scorpio number two. 22. Let's see what happens. Clearing the energy of the cards, a few more shuffles here, and then we'll be ready. For Scorpio number two, it seems that you have finally transcended a type of great emotional overbearing. Some sort of intense emotional trauma has finally been transcended, something you're able to move away from in order to find truth. The timing has come for the situation to make itself known. Definitely, with the wheel of karma spinning in your favor, you're no longer being lost in a type of singlehood, and you seem to be more in control of your emotions. Something about the nature of the wheel and the nature of the circle and the nature of the portal of existence, you're able to actually to finish as well as to close off a certain cycle, yet the cycle is still unwilling to close completely. Something about it in which you've made a clear distinction of what you are looking for, and you have a clearer conception after going through the cycle of heartbreak, what you need in terms of your mind space as well as your heart space. You seem to be in control of your emotions, like I said, with the Queen of Cups here in the positive, in the upright. And there is going to be a type of incredible transformation. A transformation in which you will be dismembering or forgetting or leaving behind a great deal of things that don't serve you anymore, hands, limbs, feet, as well as heads. and the Grim Reaper, your card, is going into full effect by the time of Halloween. This will lead you to a type of non committal energy in which you're going to go through an intense amount of darkness in order to find your light here with the Hermit in reverse. The light may be found, and you will be coming back into society to find love once again. Love is coming to you with the Two of Cups here. Beautiful Two of Cups, very William Blake. Um, Also, if you can, watch the film by Jim Jarmusch. It's called Dead Man. It will help you. Dead Man, it's an old western by Jim Jarmusch, black and white. Uh, yeah, there's something about your healing process that has been very profound. You've had to jump out the energy of love in order to transmute it or to completely surrender it so that you can fulfill yourself once again with something new. This has been very faded, and all the potential energy within you, dark and light, you are seeing through the veil of ethical behavior behind your emotions, and you're moving forward potentially. But it's something of a riddle. The riddle has to do with the nature of romance for you. You find a lot of people are coming into your field, your gravity, your energy field with offers of romance, but a lot of these are immature in a way, and you are willing to cut out in a very distinct way, in a perhaps violent way, any sort of secretive behavior or a lack of intuition may be on the cards here for you now. You may not have enough intuition, and it's not your best asset right now. However, there's a secret behind the High Priestess that is known about an imbalance about a great amount of scarring of the heart, something there in which healing hasn't fully occurred. However, you're in the mode of healing and you're looking for truth, but anyone who comes near you tends to be a liar, and you don't really like this because the secrets are known and there's no longer fear about how you've been spending time with your resources, and you are sort of revisiting old things from the past, especially old situations in which you might have a chance with Mercury retrograde to bring back something, some sort of intense love conquest in which somebody hurt you in the past but you were able to get over it. This person is a slow mover, perhaps a Taurus, and they're damn fucking slow, and it pisses you off because you've been feeling a lot of emotions for them, as well as a lot of love, hidden love, that you've been trying to repress and transform in a certain way. And you seem to be in control of your passions, and as well as you're willing to cut out anything, especially fools who are trying to start a new beginning with you. However, you may play the fool and then try to give to one person as opposed to many of your options, but this may lead to sadness. If you focus on one person, it may lead to sadness because there's a lack of teamwork here, or there perhaps is too much of a third party in which, or third party potentials in which you might remember the past and see what you had to go through in order to finally leave those situations. Yet they may come to visit you and haunt you in the evening. And there's something about your emotions and your energy and your time and your love and your resources that you're trying to conserve and trying to break free from the prison of your mind, which you can because love is coming to you, and there's a chance to choose between multiple options this time around, leading to more confusion. But you seem to be very content with your emotional fulfillment. You know what you want, you know how to get it, and this smugness will lead to you missing out on soulmate opportunities, or perhaps celebrating in too much ego self. There may be also a possibility for a Leo or a child to come into your energy field and affect you and dislocate your sort of capability to heal properly. Okay, right. Scorpio number 3. Thank you. Scorpio number 2. Now 3 is coming up. Hey, Scorpio number 3. So I'm shuffling the cards now to clear out the energy, and we'll go ahead and figure out what all is going on for you. And in the late month of October 2019, getting very close to your season. We're already in it pretty much. As far as I'm concerned, it will be really intense. There will be a Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. So a lot of intense polarization and a lot of transformation going on for you in terms of your communication. A lot of really aggressive backfires and misfires. As far as your neural capacities go, there will be a flogging and then a release and very intense tension. in terms of stress levels as well as release levels. So sex may be a huge thing, and there may be miscommunications in sexual language as well. Right. So the cards are ready. There will be a new balance of equality for you. It's a hidden, a hidden equilibrium that comes at the heart level, and it's going to be very intense. Um, at the same time, quite subtle. This new beginning, in which you are able to give to multiple parties, will lead to a type of pain. Be careful, because people are essentially there will be liars around you and people juggling within multiple options. Okay, for Scorpio number 3, this is definitely triangular in nature. There will be someone, perhaps you may play the hierophant in this, perhaps not, but there will be a type of intense third way dynamic. Perhaps options in love, perhaps options between suitors, and the suitors seem to be loyal to you in some way, shape, or form, and perhaps the suitors also may be complexed with juggling others, so there might be not more than just one, but multiple options in which people will be exploring. There's going to be a lot of incredible dynamics in terms of this. However, there will be a holy union, a type of union of the mind as well as the soul with a hidden soulmate, something from the past that will be cropping up again for you, soulmate energy as well as the great memories and nostalgia of romance. This won't lead to healing, and there's a cycle that needs to end, but then it will be very difficult to end. Okay, we have the star in reverse as well as the 10 of rods in reverse. So there's a chapter that needs to be closed, and because of Mercury retrograde, there will be somebody coming back, and your intuition will be off. However, they probably will have made a choice to you in order to heal something from the past, but the healing will be denied, leading to someone to be left out in the cold, as well as regret being taken over, and then succumbed to the regret will be expunged from the system at the cost of great truth about a false start or a false beginning. However, there is love here between you and this person, or you and two other people, and the offers you get will be very amateur. You won't get any sort of commitment, or if you do get commitment, will be on a friendly basis, and there will be friends with benefits. You definitely have a choice between two lovers here with the Lover's card. One will be riddled with knowledge as well as toxicity. The other one will be irrevocably burned in a way by their reaching out to you. Okay, very intense. However, it's guided by the heavens, and there's something about the wheel of time in which things are changing in your favor about truth as well as illumination in terms of enlightenment. Very intense soul connection here, very intense, as well as twin flame energy and a secret contract that is not yet written. Okay, it's open for you to write it according to your will. There's unfinished business with one of these parties that you're dealing with, and you're willing to cut this out in order to find your own stability and your own singularity by going through a dark night of the soul, as well as finding your own truth and finding out what makes you a romantic individual, as well as what makes you feel like you're empowered in a certain way. And you're willing to leave a lot of emotions in order to find your truth, and the truth will come at the cost of your own heart, and perhaps you won't be in control of your own passions. But there is a new beginning here, a new beginning with your own self and your own ability to find romantic stability in a certain way in which you are going to work hard, very, very hard, in order to find your sense of self and to release these emotions that have been stuck in you, the dormancy and the creative aspect of you. But luckily, the world is going to turn, and the universe is going to turn and create portals that have closed, and new ones that open up from the closing. Okay. Um, yeah, when it comes to you giving to multiple parties, it seems like you're just doing it in order to get over heartbreak. You seem to be using these people with a contract, but it's written and it's not being read correctly. It's upside down. The contract is upside down, so it's very hard to discern what the contract is saying with you and these people. Perhaps there's a great deal of conflict and obstacles in which you are jumping over crazily all of these in order to find some sort of semblance with your heart space. Okay, your own vision of like what
your fulfillment is very unstable. There's something about your emotions that you don't really trust. Okay, you don't really trust these emotions, and it's leading to an irrevocable change, a tower, in which multiple parties will be will be falling out. Perhaps if there is a third party situation, there's a possibility that your ego will manifest rays of righteous indignation and destroy any sort of relationships that may be enamored within the third party. Very intense. But after this struggle, after this like conflict, it will lead to a lot of need to rest and reallocate energy and resources in order to find your emotional stability, as well as your own sexual drive. Your libido will be crashed in a certain way. You'll be resting. You'll be resting in order to find a new beginning elsewhere in lands you haven't found yet. Okay, you're going to be on the road, the path to glory, and you're going to go into war to find out what caused a great emotional heartbreak, a great intense negative transformation here. And it's due to manipulation. All right, the manipulation comes because someone was cheating and perhaps moving behind the cover of darkness in order to resurrect a situation, but it wasn't able to be done or executed in a certain way. So every party has been searching for peace, searching for peace. Okay, Scorpio number 3, very intense. Okay, I am drained. Once again, this is Ron from Terror of the Twin Sun. I would like to invite you to like, share, and subscribe, and please have a lovely, lovely birthday season, my lovely, lovely Scorpios, and transform, get there. You deserve power, you deserve glory, and you deserve to be at peace. So, namaste. I will talk to you in a few days, I guess. Ciao.